Just gonna wait a second till we get some people in here. I know Jeremy from Partridge Family Prospecting is coming in. Just trying to see how much of a lag there is. And pretty much while we wait, what's going to happen is we're just going to. There you are. Awesome. All right. So I'm not really going to wait anymore. And Jeremy, just so you know, I'm looking at my phone to keep an eye out because I have the camera situated, looking at one TV situated. So bear with me, okay? But I want to say thank you for the awesome video. And today, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the first one of the four big samples, this one right here, and then I've got these two other ones. So this one's a lot like what I sent you, to be honest. What I sent you crushed up. I'm glad you were happy. You guys looked happy. And that blue one is blue howlite. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Can you hear me all right? All right. So if I start sounding like I'm yelling, let me know because I'm just trying to make sure everybody can hear me. So the first thing I'm going to actually do is I'm going to take this one. I'm going to go over it with the microscope and see if we can find anything fun. I see a lot of like shinies out there, but I'm not sure if you guys can see it with this camera. So that's what this is for. Blow it up with the microscope and see if we can get anything better. Then I have a small dish of water to take a look and see if we can see it even better. Now, if you don't like the whole chat thing that's going on right now, I'm actually going to be recording this down here, so you'll be able to just look at the ore. I hope to get that video posted later today, but you'll be able to just look at the ore without, listening to us chat and stuff. All right, man. Here we go. I'm going to start recording this video. And as you can see, it's going to take a quick second. And let's see how this goes. So this is a pretty new tool for me. Let's see. It's pretty glitchy, pretty laggy. There you can see some sparklies, but is it the sparklies that we want? Hmm. So I'm actually looking to hope in hopes of seeing more than something that's more than just gold. Something that's worth more than just gold. And that looks pretty cool. What's that down there? One second. Let's see. Let's leave it there. Yeah, it's hard for me to see too. And I was hoping the microscope. Does it show up pretty well on that video, Jeremy? No, it doesn't, does it? I was hoping you'd get a closer look. Maybe this will be the end of this little type of content. If we can't really get anything seen on the live, then maybe I'll just record it and then post it silently. if that makes sense. Yeah, and that's as high as the light's going to go too. All right, so how about if I just leave it at little motions, little sections, and then we'll look at it? Because like if you look right up there, that's pretty cool. And but that's as high as it's going to go. Hey, BK Gold, I'm glad you made it. Afternoon, Eminem. I'm gonna try to that the microscope light didn't help. So you want it darker? Does that help a bit? Right. Let me see if the light in the background. Darker is easier to see. Okay. I'm hoping that when I get it wet, it makes it easier also. So like right in that corner up there. That guy. Yeah, this is a piece of the ore. And so all from what I understand, all ore is a bunch of rock containing another type of metal, mineral, or something that is more valuable. So you have a bunch of this not valuable material, and then you have a bunch of little specks of what you're looking for. So around here, most of this ore has a lot of other stuff. Like the mine that I went and visited had a lot of copper ore and a lot of silver in it. And I'll try to show you guys some pictures of that. It was pretty cool looking, but you didn't see any gold just there. Well, enjoy your day at work, man. I'll hope to have 2 videos up for you when you're off. This one and just us not talking, looking at the rock. So, like right there. I don't think that's not silver. That's also not mica. So, have a good day, Eminem. Oh, never mind. I lied. You're sticking around. What is this, do you guys think? This silver right here. I'm going to try to zoom in and not lose the picture. But this piece of ore has a lot more of this type of metal all over it. And the sample that you got, did you get anything like that? Because if you see, there's a lot of this and this. And I would hate to just break this open if this sample is like, oh, that's such and such. You guys come back to that one. That's at 6:30 on the other video. 6 minutes and 30 seconds that we're looking at that. I'm gonna try to scan around and get some other cool stuff. And there's just a lot of that one, like in that area. Let me see if I can get that. See. Now I think this is different from this. This is very close, but if you're looking at it right on it, it's slightly different. One's a little bit more yellow. Let's see if we can get that light. No. Back to that. No, it looks greenish on the screen that I'm looking at. 1 second. So here's some other parts that I was really. Here you can see quite a difference in these types of metals that are all running together. And again, there will be the video, not of a video that you can look at if this is your thing. Oh man, looks like the color's gone out again. All right, so let's check out, let's see if I can get this here for you. This little pocket was the thing that I was most excited about. You can see all of that rusted out minerals, and that's really just chilling there. That guy right there. So we can find him again. Just chilling there. That stuff. Let's see if we can fix that color tint. What's the title of your video, Eminem? Was it what you were hoping it would be? Uh-oh. 1 second. Sorry about that. So I want to try to snapshot a photo of that right there. I don't know if it's going to mess everything up, but if it does, we'll call that the end of our journey for today. So you see that, that is really what I'm looking for with that. Take a photo. Hopefully, yeah, it doesn't look like it stopped anything. I don't know what that is, but I want to look further into what that is. Was his or from what type of what was the main meeting it was? Was it chords? Was it like this kind of stuff? And yeah, was it where was it from? Was it from like Colorado, Nevada? Where'd you get it from? Yeah, I don't know what the silvery stuff is honestly, but I kind of want to know if it's because I was looking up some mining operations and I was telling Caitlin that there's so much metals that I really had no clue were going on, you know? Here's another one. I'll take a snapshot of that. And I'll upload all these to my Facebook. The mine trip was pretty cool. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it was pretty cool. I got some pictures of the mine, but we weren't allowed to take any video, so I wasn't able to get a video. And I'll put those pictures up as well. I don't know if you saw that very little speck thing right there. And I'll upload the other video that's not like me taking a video of a video, Eminem. So hopefully I can get it'll be able like you'll be able to see it a little bit better. But also, there's user error with me using the tools too. So I don't want to make any promises that you'll be able to see it better on that one. Try a picture of that. How'd that work out for you? Did you use a flux or did you just go for the heat method? I'm having problems finding like a source of information on what type of flux to use for a lot of this stuff. And I don't have enough knowledge to just say, "Oh yeah, I'm just going to wing it," you know? Did you use the Hank Chapman's flux? I think it is. If Jeremy, that if you look on that triangle, I took some pictures of yours before. I think there's like that one very very small in the end crevice. I think that's the one piece of visible gold that I was talking about. Did you roast it before smelting it, or did you not have to because of the type of minerals that were there? Uh, well, at least you know what to do next time, right? Dude, make sure you film it. I'm hoping for you too. Well, and that's kind of Jeremy with yours. I didn't get the chance to run the microscope over it, so I wasn't sure, and I don't have the perfect eyes either. Well, that's the problem is like metals they just all run together. There are a few good spots. Let's see if there's. I think there's one more spot I want to show you if I can get it. That right there. Like. And again, man, you guys, gold is gorgeous, but there's some of these things, some of these other things makes you wonder what else is out there that we are missing for the shiny. All right, 1 second. I'll try to keep that still and actually get the picture. No. All right, I'll take that one too. All right, real quick. I'm going to actually wet this down and see if we can see anything, any of the dust from taking it out of the bag. But this is the first of these 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to knock out because, like I was saying to Jeremy, there's kind of a delay on my upload time. So it's the 21st, and I should be getting another shipment here by the 1st or so. So kind of going to have to get these videos going. Sorry about that. Peacock Ore is the best ore. I mean, I'm not just saying that because Peacock's my last name either. We're looking at gold, Nigel. Do you want to join us? Come here. Come here, Nigel. No? Okay. Awesome. Jeremy sent Jeremy tripled my sub count. It was remarkable. You want to look at it, Nigel? Nigel also loves gold. Get him on this video. This is who it's all for, you guys. Look at his angry face. He's been in such a horrible mood all day long. This is the king of our castle. Nigel, look. Look at the camera. He just wants to look at the rock. Look at his sour face. All right, I'm going to put him down before he yells at me and gets really, really mad. So honestly, I went with I think the Amazon Choice one, and I was debating getting this one or another one. This one does the trick, but I think I would probably go for the other one in all honesty. I think I'm not really, maybe it's because it's new, but you might want to look into it a little bit deeper than I did. So that's pretty cool right there. And it kind of is the same color, even though it's wet. But you can see rinsing it off, that's just loaded with metal. Metallics, excuse me. Actually, gonna get a picture. And yeah, so everything after probably what 26 minutes is wet until it dries, but we'll get some pretty cool things. This one is cool. You did have to get like another program, but the program's pretty good. I'm not mad at the program. I just think it's just a learning curve with the actual microscope. All right, let me see if I can find that one. I would, yeah, definitely. That's how you know it's good is when your animals want it too. That one too. And a lot of it just is so small. Like if you're looking at this with your naked eye, it's just specks. Like there you can see a lot of differences, but I'm not sure how much of those differences are because of the quality of the microscope and what's going on or what. Now up here, there's nothing going on up here. This is the type of stuff that I would roast in hopes that it would release some other stuff. But you look over here, there's a little bit of a. Let me see if I can get that on there. Yeah, there's quartz in this, which is actually pretty awesome. A little bit of a quartz crystal in all this other mineralized garbage, essentially. So I think if there would be anything worth keeping as a sample, it'd probably be around this area, like right there. See that guy right there? That's pretty crazy. Just maybe try to work that out. This whole quartz section out of there. And if there was any visible gold in there, that would probably be the most interesting looking sample, if you could say that. That right there, I'm gonna take a picture of that real quick. Don't lose that, Andrew. Yeah. Well, that was like kind of one of the things that was said on the tour that I went on recently that Jeremy was talking about is why aren't people mining so much? And it's just there's so much not worth material surrounding so little worth material. And the cost of mining in our country alone is crazy expensive, let alone just to do it right and do it the way you're supposed to. with your permits and your licenses and buying the land and getting the properly zoned land and everything. It's not worth it for most people. I actually watched this video from some guy who says he's a professional prospector, and he kind of broke down a lot of the costs, how much like that people are moving, like big mining companies are moving, hundreds of thousands of tons just for little bits of gold to keep them up and going. And it's like, wow, that's crazy. And that's another thing. I was trying to look into because they brought up how uh, smelting is on a lot of levels pretty illegal. So if you're trying to go and take ore like this and be profitable about through it, you have to do a lot of steps, and a lot of that is regulated by the EPA on levels that you're not going to be able to make money. So the government came in and they shut it down for a lot of good reasons. Most people, like where I'm at, a lot of the history is a lot of people who were affected by mine pollution and all and runoff and all the dangerous stuffs. They never were near mines. It was because people were irresponsible. But with that being said, you look at guys like us who are just trying to have fun. It kind of limits what we're allowed to do with these rocks. And there really is, from start to finish, a lot of really cool things you can learn and you can experiment with this whole with this rock itself, with just this one rock. You can, from crushing to not crushing to searching each thing and trying to find a smaller sample to roasting it all and then adding some chemicals and getting just the gold out of it or silver. But when you look up here, there's also a lot of quartz. Let's see if I can get that better. One second. Let's see what we can do to get that better. I think a lot of this is actually like sulfur, because it had a little bit of a sulfury smell when it was first dunked, and there still is that smell. Shoot. All right, guys. So it's been about 43 minutes. Is there any part of this rock that you want to look at more closely before I just wrap it up? And also, I'll probably try to knock these videos out pretty soon. So let me know. I love all cheese, man. All cheese. I'm thinking if I were to crush this one down, it would and like do all of the roasting and smelting process properly. At most, there'd be a small, very silvery bead. It's a good name to have. I'm thinking about. I saw a video where this guy this guy up in British Columbia broke down a bunch of different uh safer acids to melt down, metals and stuff, or minerals away from metals and stuff. I think I kind of want to do that with some of the other things, but not with these ones. We'll see. I'll probably end up with a pile of rocks that need to be taken care of in one way or the other here soon. So, well, hey, if you guys have Facebook, go ahead and look me up, and it's just Nigel Diamond, and it's the same picture as the YouTube picture I got up there. I don't know if I can get strong enough vinegar where I'm at. I've only been able to find like really cheap vinegar. Nigel Diamond. Okay. Is that the brand Deucin 999? Oh, okay. Okay. I'll check out that. I'll check that out. I saw like someone use like Drano, a type of Drano cleaner, and I thought that looked pretty good. I think that's what it was iron out, honestly. All right, you know what? It's only been about like 50 minutes. If you guys are gonna stick around, I might just go grab the mortar and pestle and kind of break this open to see if we can find anything in splitting it. What do you think about that? I'm gonna step up and go grab that and see if we can find something deeper inside. All right, so get ready for the noise and get ready for the following noise well, of Diamond getting very upset. I'm actually going to stop this video and start another one. Hopefully I don't lose that one. All right, let's see what's going on. There we go. I think that was a good idea. So, I can't really see much going on there. But we got this guy. That is the inside of the first piece that came off. And it's all like in the quartz. I think that little bit right there. That little bit right there. What do you think about that? That's crazy. And it almost looks like when a lot of this reflects off the light, it almost looks like it's purple, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's the light coming off this microscope or what. Get a better picture of that. So that's the money shot. Right there. What do you guys think of that? I might have to work on that for the next time. All right, let me just check this one out. See if there's anything really awesome in the next one. And we'll end this real quick. Yeah, I might have to check on dimming the screen later on. Sorry about that. Maybe with that random. I'm okay with pyrite. I mean, it's not what I'm hoping for, to be honest with you, but I'm okay with it. Okay. So go over this first slowly. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Like back a bit. Oh, for sure. She's in her room working right now. I'd have to say probably feta. I think feta is probably her favorite cheese. gonna leave you guys with that real quick. Cheese is king. Very much so. I'm actually just looking in the bottom of this to see if there's anything kind of worth pulling out to show you. Hmm. All right, guys. I'm going to try to get all this stuff up, these 2 videos up there, and I'll also try to add those pictures to Facebook before the end of the night. It's only 12 o'clock my time, but I get very, very distracted very easily. I want to thank you both, everybody, for joining me. And if you pop in later, I want to thank you for joining me. And I just want to remind you that if you came over and you subscribed to me when I was having problems, unsubscribe and resubscribe and then hit the bell, because I don't really have a schedule when I'll go live, but I will kind of just be doing it randomly, and I'm going to try to knock out a few more videos like these. I think the live will probably be shorter, but I'm going to try to run over a lot of all these rocks with the microscope and the magnifying glass. Microscope, it's not a magnifying glass. I don't know why I keep saying that. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks for, hopefully you had a good time. All right. Thank you very much. Take it easy, you guys.